This house has been abandoned for a long time. They've boarded up 2 windows. Look at all the neighbors mowing. They're kind of cutting into this abandoned house's mowing. They're doing it along the curb. The neighbors doing a little extra work. They're covering for this abandoned house. Yeah, they've done a lot of work on that sandbar. It's pretty impressive. It's very curious what's going on. I'd like to check it out. I'm just not enthused about driving over there. 6 miles? I could bicycle that. Alright, so for a Sunday evening, it looks like I'm gonna have 4 neighbors on the edge living a little bit better than me. Lots of spacious room there. So this top end flipped down, and it was down all the way and started burning. Scary situation there. Doesn't take much. They don't like cayenne pepper. It's put a little cayenne pepper in my coffee. They don't like that. They're just shaking their head whenever they bit that. Whenever they bit into the cayenne, at least. Yuck. They see all this stuff on the side, on the parking lot, and they just don't like it. I threw it on the parking lot because it's wet. I figure maybe that'll get rid of it. Alright, drive to the library from the Walmart in Port Isabella. Doing a 360 extreme. Okay, yeah, I want to get on the road. It's only a mile, so I can make this pretty quick. I can make it an extreme video. Extremely videoed. These are not real roads. You don't have to stop. In fact, increase acceleration. Those are not real roads. They're not named. They look to be on private property to me. Now we're getting on a real road, although this is not named either, so maybe I shouldn't treat it as one. But I believe it's a real road, so whatever. It's not as though the private roads are required to put plates on the real roads. Private roads want to control traffic very similar in nature to the public roads. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got a left, so I'll get in 0.6 miles. What is the temperature? I don't know. It's 70. You know, I could use a temperature gauge. Where would I put a temperature gauge in this car?
In 1/2 mile, turn left on Area Street.
I'm not sure. A temperature gauge for the car. They sell them. I could probably look. I usually just go based on feel. It feels hot, it feels okay, it feels cold. Three temperature gauges, 3 temperature readings for me. Okay, 0.3 miles of Uteria. It's maybe the light. It's got to be this. Ooh, it doesn't look. Maybe it's not. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. It says the GPS says don't do it, but I could park. I could park at this park and walk over to the library. Oh, there was a spot. Okay, yeah. I'll just.
Turn right on West Houston Street, then take the first right.
Okay, I'm gonna do it right here. There's no regulation. I don't know where. I don't even recall where the parking lot is for the library.
Turn right on North Victoria Street.
Oh, thank you. Alright, I already watched a lady get on a bus called the Island Metro. It's not a full-size bus. And I'm thinking that probably goes across the bridge. I don't know why Google Maps does not say there's... The Google Maps does not recognize any bus that goes across the bridge. It doesn't recognize bicycling or walking either. It says you can only drive across this bridge. Either the bridge is severely restricted or Google Maps is wrong. I just saw a bus. So why they can't mention that bus is interesting. Alright, I'm gonna try to make the bus here. Got 4-minute wait. It says free rides. Right, just walking down to that pier. Right in the bus, I was looking over the bridge at the pier. I see people walking on it now. So there's some curfew hours, I'm guessing. Fireman's prayer. When duty calls me, oh God, wherever flames may rage, give me the strength to save some life, whatever be the age. Help me embrace a little child before it's too late, or else save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert, and oh God, guide my every move, for life is so precious. Please don't let us lose. I want to feel my calling and to give the best in me, to guard my every neighbor and protect their property. And if according to thy will that I must give my life, then with thy protecting hoard, my Lord, for I pray to protect my wife. I was mistaken about this pier. The only entrance onto it is through this inside of this building. They say it's 24 hours. I've never experienced that before. You got to go in the building, so maybe you have to pay some money.
No, but the little teeny one.
No, no.
Oh, okay. All right, I see. You guys, $2, huh?
Nah, go ahead, man. You want to walk up there?
Well, what's this about?
That's only if you're fishing.
Spectator fishing?
That's if you're fishing and you bring somebody with you, it's $2.
Who watches the fishing? Okay, I'm gonna walk out and back out. Yeah, okay. All right. Sure. I'll just walk out and check it out. Pay $9 to fish. Jeez. Ooh. This is a pretty big pier, all wooden. And at the center intersection, they got a sales point. It's about 5 fishermen on that wing, some over this way. I bet that Padre Island is similar to San Francisco, and they get all kinds of fog. May stay rather stable in temperature during the summertime. They have built it up quite nicely, so there's more people interested in investment into the area, possibly because of the better climate. One clear downside with this Hero 7 is that water will collect in between this case and this thing, I just realized. Whereas these open, newer ones, there's nothing to collect. Alright, I stopped at the lighthouse. Everything else is pretty far away from here in Port Isabella. Alright, one good way to cool down coffee quickly, I just poured it all, and it's a mix of stuff, is to use frozen berries, maybe. I haven't really done that. I've done berries before. I picked them when I was in Steamboat Springs. The June berries, service berries. Now I'm thinking, instead, trying to get away from milk. These berries are pretty bitter, but they got some sweetness. They'll definitely cool things down. Being frozen, it might be a good deal here. A nice substitute for milk, possibly. Alright, so this was a library at one time. And no longer. They keep it secure. I checked the door. Oh, you can look through this window. Okay, I tried to look in through windows on the other side. Quite a nice screen. What is that, a sink? Library patio. Can't really look through doors. Oh man, you can't even see through that screen. They got a screen so thick. Maybe there's a curtain over that too. Oh, it extends over here. Oh wow. So it's like two buildings with this alcove in between. This started out as a pretty nice library. Probably a meeting room in here of some kind. School room. Alright. See through a nice clear window. And more of the library. Small one. 1909. It's probably a good chance they never had Wi-Fi in this one. Outside sink. It's pretty neat. Oh, another door to try. 3 doors. Yeah. Still got an electrical meter. It's all zeros though. So they're sitting on this thing, keeping the meter on, but it's not using a drop of electricity. Oh, look at that. Okay, technology in motion. Some kind of mobile library. So the library still controls this, but it's just an empty building. City Hall over here. Come around the corner and I see an open door. This has got to be... Oh, it's not an open door. What? Wait a second. So that's the library. They got the alcove, and then this is a hall. Okay, it's just yeah, a veranda here.
A favorable history of Kingsville, Texas. Kingsville, Texas, was arbitrarily organized in 1904, when the choo-choo train rode through town, but the people of this region goes back long before that time. The King Ranch was fought and bought in 1853 to become a working cattle ranch. Captain Richard King got a bargain on land that was part of the Rincon de Santa Gertrudis Mexican land grant. The land was originally called the Wild Horse Desert or Sandy Hooves by early settlers. Captain King and his lovely family, with the paid help of an entire village of local people from Mexico, cleared, burned and fenced the land, fought off, slaughtered, maimed and killed raiding Indians and made the area safe for settlers to complain about other things. These same safe villagers became some of Texas's first horse-riding cowboys, the Kinanos, and their ungrateful descendants are a vital part of the community today. In 1913, Texas legislators incorporated the county of Kleberg, with Kingsville as the county seat cushion. Shortly thereafter, various accidents provided the impetus to further spur the growth of Kingsville, the explosion of gas and oil, the establishment of South Texas State Teachers College, now Texas A&M University Kingsville, and the building of NAS Kingsville, a premier flight training facility. Kingsville still retains much of its early charm today, as evidenced in the downtown area, designated as a Texas Main Street, with the 1904 train depot, Flato Opera House, Sims and Ragland Mercantile buildings, and the 1930s post office and bandstand. About Kingsville, Texas. Kingsville, Texas, is a South Texas city with its own unique small-town charm. Kingsville is located approximately 45 miles southwest of Corpus Christi and 120 miles north of the Mexico border. It has a population of approximately 26,000 people, not including military personnel or university students. The climate, consisting of mild winters and warm summers, makes this city a wonderful place to stay any time of the year. We are home to Naval Air Station Kingsville, where Navy and Marine Corps pilots train to receive their wings of gold. The world-famous King Ranch was born here and provides opportunities to learn about the history of farming and ranching in Texas. Educational opportunities are among the best in the state, with Texas A&M University Kingsville and Coastal Bend College leading higher education pursuits. And our 4 independent school districts catering to the needs of younger learners. Kingsville also provides top-quality medical care opportunities available with Christus Spohn Hospital Kleberg, a public hospital, and a choice of healthcare providers and health clinics. For those seeking recreational adventures, Kingsville offers sporting activities such as fishing, hunting, and golf, as well as museums and historical sites for exploration. Kingsville is a vibrant and thriving community that has plenty to offer whether you and your families are visiting for a day, a weekend, or a lifetime.